Hello and welcome back to badcast.ke. Tuliambiwa tusihesabu episodes, kwa hivyo we are in episode something.
The next one. Thank you very much.
Episode something.
I'm Daddy Mato.
I am Joy Rockchika.
And I'm Sauda Bashir.
Thank you. And last time we were having a conversation about Jobo and what we learned in high school. And there was so much shetete on...
Wait, learned in high school?
Learned in... Oh, sorry, college and uni. Yeah. Yeah, but we did touch kidogo about high school. But anyway, our spirits were taking us to what we learned and what we are doing currently, if the career and our lessons in university and whatever courses we did is what we are currently doing. And we forgot to talk about the QOD. We deviated. So, yeah, it happens. When conversations zinashika manze, tulikuwa.
Yeah, tunaanzaga tu kuongea kuhusu ring yenye yako nayo kwa her wedding finger, tunajipata tunaongelea the boyfriend. You know, such things, you know. We were not even looking to talk about her boyfriend who proposed, but we're just talking about the ring on her wedding finger. I mean, who would think that would lead there?
Yeah. So this part will be cut out. But we are going back to the conversation of the QOD that we had, and we were asking you guys, sasa wana umeni confused na maviri.
You lost your job. What for?
Whenever I am trying to make a point, please don't touch me or poke me or if you ndo vitu zinapotea.
Disclaimer. Disclaimer. Everything you have seen is what is happening. There is nothing else happening behind the scenes. It is all as you can see it. Yes, no, please.
I just what? It's my train of thought inapotea.
Okay.
See uko na electricity.
So I derail your train of thought.
Yes, by going out of topic. Nashanga huyo ameleta hii point kwa nini? But anyway, the question of the day is what you're doing. Oh, sorry. Wait. No, that was not it. That was last week. Are you if you lost your job today, what would you do? Are you in a place where you're financially stable enough to be able to get yourself the next job? Or what about your business? Ikifilisika, or if it's not doing so well, how do you pick yourself up from it? And do you have a backup plan? And that is what we asked the last time. Yes. So Martin, let me ask you a question, being the first person. What you're doing currently? You have had experiences where things are not working out. Sindio? Umetoka mbali. And jobs keep coming and everything. But you still have people who don't pay you. But you still also get jobs. But you also still have times where you really have to hustle for the business.
Yes.
How do you handle your crunch moments like that?
Okay, so in what I am currently doing, I'd say I'm at a good space where it's almost new, but it's not new. So the business still keeps coming. But I want to go to before I got into this space where I had been an actor mostly. I've been an actor, scriptwriter, director mostly. So I had just come from a very wonderful season ya mtoto kukuja na sahani yake, which was 2017. Mtoto alikuja na sahani yake proper. Mpaka kwanza kuna kicheki kingine nilipata, nikaenda help nikaangalia hivi. Hey, ati owe you money. Shika yoyote lump sum 200 and something thousand. Hey!
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I went cleared my whole help loan.
Yeah,
yote mara moja.
Wow.
Then they did the 80% waiver because now I was doing a lump sum.
Nice.
Yeah, at least bana hiyo mzigo iliniondokea. And then kuna job nikafanya hapa, pesa inaingia. Ingine haya. Mtoto akazaliwa, alileta sahani yake. Sahani ilikuwa empty, lazima tungejaza contents. Haya. Tuliweza kujaza contents the whole of 2017.
Yeah.
Then 2018, the job that I was doing at the time was coming to an end, which was acting on Suna Joni. And I was supposed to start another job, which was directing on Anti-Boss, because that's what I was doing in 2017. So that point came. Before that, we went to Uganda, lipad mahari, chopped money, came back ready. Paka naambia wife, job inaku stress. So wife was at that space where I think most people in employment could be at or are at or
Yeah.
end up at, where I'm doing this thing every single day. It is exhausting. I want the next thing, and I don't see myself progressing in my career to get to the level of that boss of mine who I can see is making a beep load of money. But I'm not going to get there if I continue staying in this space. So let me just exit, try and find another job, or try and find, something else to do. So at the time, it was find another job, not something else to do. She wanted to get another job. So
That's planning. You can't just-
she hoped to get another job because she had been applying. Nothing is forthcoming. But she was not getting too tired to even wait. While in there. So your husband is doing well, I've just come from telling your daddy that I can take care of you. I've chopped money. He has seen the boy has kahunas. You come. Light in Galajua. Hey. So we do that. The engagement I was supposed to start in the next job on Saturday. I'm supposed to start the job on Monday. I'm told that opportunity has gone to somebody else.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay. So this is me, jobless, broke, because I've spent all the savings that I had thinking that there was continuity. There is this job that has been there, and I had worked on it well, and it was solid at the time, or so I thought. It was solid, but then things changed. So huyo mimi niko na mtoto ananiangalia, niko na bibi na msichana wa kufanya kazi nyumbani wananiangalia, na sina pesa. So I'm at the point where I wouldn't say I've lost a job, because our job is more like we run a business where we are the business. Me going and acting on somebody else's set as an actor, that is my business. That's the business I run. I'm running myself, my skills, my talents, my brand as a business. So nilipambana. 2018 to 2019 was the longest time in my life, like the longest period in my life.
Yeah.
Like the only other time that I remember was that broke was when I was in Campo, and it was probably for just the last month of a semester, just 1 month, nilikuwa nikikula kahawa na ugali.
Really?
Nakula kahawa na ugali asubuhi ndio nipate energy ya the whole day, ni mpaka jioni sasa nikule ugali na chumvi. Kulikuwa kubaya. Unga ugali yenye ulinunua at the beginning of the semester ile mingi ukajaza kwa container, hiyo sasa ndio una survive nayo. Una ya kununua nyanya, una ya kununua ati cabbages, una ati ya kwenda kwa mess. It's easier to cook. Juu sasa steamer sio unalipia, unaishi kwa SQ, haulipii steamer, so you can afford kushikanisha kuhotoa zile macoils. Unapika ugali yako na maji mbio bio, ukiona mwenye nyumba anakuja unachomboa. Juu ame notice steamer ina run na nashinda na run kwa nini? Guy nimejisema leo. Tony Saznito sikuwa nikifanya hivyo sana. Sikuwa nafanya hivyo sana.
Ni bahati mbaya.
Anyway, so 2018 to 2019 was I was pushed to the wall. So the business that I run is me.
Yes.
So what did I do? I had to come out of what I know. At the time, that's where my mind was, that this is what I know. I know I'm an actor, I know I'm a scriptwriter, I know I'm a director. If I'm not getting jobs in those 3 avenues, then I am not working. I had to get out of that.
Okay.
So the first job I got was being a radio presenter at a Swahili radio station, which I would say that came to me more than me finding it, because it was on the backdrop of having hosted a TV show on farming, and they needed somebody to host a radio show on farming.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes.
I was
2016.
trying to rock my brain, just try to figure out which radio station is this that you were doing in Swahili. Nikakumbuka huyo mtu alikuwa mpaka kwa TV kwa shamba.
Yes.
Shamba Pepa.
No, it was Seeds of Gold. Si Shamba Pepa. Ni kipindi hai exist. Hiyo unasema labda unataka kumaanisha Shamba Shape Up. Sio Pepa. Pepa ni nani? Who's Pepa? Anyway, it was called Seeds of Gold. It was and it's funny how people still call me right now and message me and WhatsApp me and DM me on Facebook and on Instagram asking about a particular episode on farming, you know, things like those. Yes, it was a good show. It was a good show. It did well for when it was there. So I got that job. But then that job became that job for just giving me rent. It was just giving me rent money. And then the first 3 months before uingie kwa hiyo system hiyo kampuni wajue payments venye zitakuwa zinaallocatiwa, my friend, January, February and March. So you've just come from being broke in August. So you're September, October, November, December broke. Okay? Then kibahati to December you get a job that helps you clear some denies. I got one job. I think that was my first taste at social media work. But I don't know why I didn't think of it even at the time. I got called for a gig. It was going around buses in Nairobi when people were traveling up country during December holidays and paying for them fare all the way to wherever they are going. So it was I think it was with GoTV. I hadn't worked, so I just came in because I was on Suna Johnny, and it was doing very well at the time. So tukafanyio kitu. It's like, hey, okay, this is very interesting. At the time I was doing with a guy who was very big on social media. I wasn't thinking of it as doing a social media gig. I was doing it as the actor. Not as a social media personality. Then Jasper Morome, who is a comedian on Churchill, but also has high presence on social media, was doing it as social media. And the kind of money I got there did not make sense for me. Because mi nimezoea kulipwa pesa kidogo kufanya vitu mingi. And then hii ni kitu kidogo ninafanya, nalipwa pesa mingi.
You just described the employment, but go on. Yes, true. You just described employment.
So I was given very, I did a lot. I did very little work, and the amount of money, mpaka they were trying to bargain me down from an amount that I did not even understand.
You wish you would bargain.
No, as in mpaka mimi ndio na wish ningewa bargain down. But wao wana try kuni convince by kuniongea, because najua aliniambia aya, hii ndio hii job tunataka kukulipa hii. So mimi nikisema haikuwa aya, ni kidogo, ilikuwa but yeye alisikia karibu nijiuze. Unaambia mtu so tutakupea 100,000 hiyo ni yote ama ni per day? No, hiyo itakuwa per day for 3 days. I'm not saying that was the amount.
I know,
I'm saying, but having gotten used to being paid 12,000 to act on a set for the whole day, a whole 2 days for an entire episode, ndio iishe, unakuwa famous. Alafu hakuna kitu uko nayo ya kuonyesha kwa mfuko at that point. Well, I'm not saying that is the amount. I'm saying, hypothetically, it's quantifiably that small, if I could say it. Your amount ilinishtua. So I got that job. So when I got that job, I still don't know why I didn't think of it. I was still looking for the next acting gig. I was still looking for the next directing one, because my mind was closed into that space. That's what I can do. That's what I should do. January kafika, got the radio job. Of course nimesota hapa. At least nimesota, lakini sina madeni. Ile pesa ilikuja December, iliweza kumaliza deni za hizo 4 months. You know? September, October, November, December. So January I'm starting on a fresh slate. But I'm not paid for 3 months. Kwa sababu ndio nimeanza job, systems kabla wa align huko ndani, pesa inachelewa. Nakwambia tuliumia. January was 99 days. January, February, March. Now, eventually the money starts coming in, but I'm still not acting. I'm still waiting to go for this job because we are recording almost every week. It's a weekly show. So I'm still Monday to Friday waiting to do that. So I just realized I was so pushed into a corner financially. I had to no. Wacha nitoke. So I started looking at things. Wife was getting very frustrated because she was also looking for a job, because I realized, hey, mzee anang'ang'ana and a struggle. So what can she do? So in the spirit of trying to find her something to do, I found us something to do. That's the funny thing. Because I was like, so come to shoot ka video hapa tu. Tuone venye kutaenda. Because at the time I started doing tech videos as one of the things that I could be doing, because I love tech. Take it and go, the tech reviews. Then I got access to equipment. So I was like, okay, I have this equipment. Come tufanye kitu. We did one video. It went so well. The reception was so good. It's like,
Okay.
Why can't we do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do this. Yeah, we do this. And that's how Manapatao was born. And here we are. And that's what's keeping us so far, you know? So it took being pushed to that corner. It took me losing something for me to elevate to where I am right now. So losing that job is not really a bad thing.
Yes.
It's going to frustrate you,
True.
but you know, you have to think on your feet. You have to be pushed to that corner for you to say, no, I don't want to stay in this corner. I don't want to be comfortable. Because had I continued being comfortable and being paid that small amount for doing a lot of work, I would have continued knowing that this is how it should be. This is how my life should be. This is what I'm going to resign to myself to. Yes, right now, I might be working hypothetically for 1 million bob that I'll be paid probably in 3 months. And I don't know when I'm going to make the next million. But I am still living more comfortably and better than when I knew I was making that
Small.
20k per
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
Yes.
But now you can even budget. You know, there's that one, but you're also doing something else.
So shida yetu inakuaga nimefanya kazi in April hadi December. I know I have 1.2 million that I have worked for. Lakini ni April tuko December. Hiyo 1.2 ijafika bado. Siwezi panga holiday. Siwezi panga kitu mpaka hizo pesa ziingie zifike ndizo hizi kwa mkono sasa ndio ninaweza pangia. Otherwise I'll be back to what I was doing before. Ninachukua loan kwa app alafu nakutana na Joy kwa barabara juni mwisho wa mwezi nafaa kulipa na sijapata pesa. Joy, uko na 30k hapo? Hebu nirushie. Narudishia saa hii. Anirushia, nalipa loan, nachukua ingine, namrudishia, ninajipatia time. Sasa hizo na kwa sababu wame notice kuna consistency ya kuomba loan, wananiongezea limit.
That's very true. I actually cannot wait for us to start discussing financials, by the way. I cannot wait. But let me ask you, now that you're earning that 1.4 million in probably like 4-6 months, how do you save? Do you even get a chance to save?
So I had a period within which I was able to save to a point. Then crisis kakatugonga, mtoi kabidi ameenda hosi. Ili to dent kidogo. So all the savings that I had hizo zikaenda. But I'm glad because savings are supposed to do things like those, you know, emergencies like those.
True.
Of course, you know, I should have other precautions like insurance and whatnot because I'm not employed, so I have to take my own insurance, which will definitely be more expensive than the ones, you know, you guys are having to pay for. Not you paying for, but the company is paying for. You're getting more benefits because the company is paying for it, not me. Yeah. So, I could... We try and save to a certain point when we can, but at least now that things are back, you know, stabilizing kidogo, yes, I do have my savings back again, at least. Yes.
Okay, but let me just commend you. What you have done for Christine is just... I really applaud you, by the way. I have told you this before, but you've really equipped your wife.
Ni muhimu.
You have really equipped her, and I feel like she's in a space where she's really comfortable with what she's doing.
She loves it. This is what she keeps on saying. I love it. I enjoy it.
Yes.
I will do it.
Yeah.
That
is very good. That's very good because the same thing. Well, not my wife, but my children.
Do tell us.
Point yangu tapotea.
Wait, sorry.
I try to do the same thing with my kids, and what I'm trying to do, I was telling Sauda that I try to equip them because I know my son loves games. If creating a game is what he likes, I can only teach him the most positive way of creating the game and letting him earn money because we have gamers. And you can't tell me at this day and age that gamers don't earn money.
Yes,
they
do.
But you have to equip them in the right way for them to actually learn how to be able to hustle it. And any other thing that I see that could benefit him, that is his interest, then I would also try to make them, just equip them. I want them to know that life is not about waiting to be employed.
This is true.
It is about equipping yourself with whatever passion that you have and learning from it and doing what you can out of life.
Because that even answers the question.
Remember the question, the whatever we had last time about your friend who in university was already earning money.
Yes. You see, this answers the question in that in case things don't work out for you, when you could, you empowered your child.
Yes.
So, well, and which will bring another story of black tax, which you do not want to
Well,
talk about.
I
So
know.
let's use the example of wife then. What's a mimi to be a wife? Niseme.
I'm
Because
telling my
I am
child to be the black tax to pay taxes.
so because I'm equipping my wife,
Yes.
in case vitu pia ziniumanie mimi,
Yeah,
at least
you can
here
have
she
the
has something
backup.
that
Yeah,
because
yeah,
tunafanyia kitu
yeah,
pamoja,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
True. And
That's
her
so.
own money.
So I have insurance.
Yes.
I have savings.
Yes.
I have my wife. That is what is to answer the question. What would I do? Those are the things that I'm doing.
No, I
Yes.
applaud you.
Yeah.
I really do applaud you.
Sauda.
Where he was to lose, God forbid. Do you know that's the thing I thought about in 20 that like I said, I think in a previous episode I'd gone through some depression or whatever. That was the issue because I was like, I have a good job, I'm getting money, I don't pay tax. So
You
I
don't
was
pay
like,
black tax.
No.
She doesn't pay tax.
Why are you saying that live?
Ole mabu. Let me tell you.
Oh!
Yes.
When this chick tells that story, sometimes I just laugh. It's hilarious.
Let me
But
tell
I'm
you
like,
my
okay.
So wale watu wanajifanya ati
Okay.
watu kuangalia uishe. Uishe for who? You don't pay taxes. Kai. By the way, me I'm done. Ati what?
I can help break and
Wait, I know. I wanted to say there's a friend of mine who was saying that he also going after Sauda told the story. I was like, I need to break a finger. Alafu niende ni apply.
Yeah. Yani huyo unaweza kuwa in the same bracket ya kulipa ofisini lakini wewe una pesa mingi zaidi.
Yeah.
I'm taxed. I am taxed from when I start earning from 151,000. That's where I'm being taxed from.
Okay.
Yes.
Na hujafika hapo bado. Okay.
The first time I was taxed because of my tax exemption expired, and then I'd done everything because I was renewing it, but then KRA was I think changing their system, and then so it delayed when as in I was taxed. So I'm telling guys like, where's I was taxed you how much?
And we're thinking this is
This
our
is
daily
the
life.
Yeah.
That's it. Actually, it was even less. I was like, that's it, because I was being taxed from the 151 now. Anyway, so in my head, I'm like, I have a good job. I'm not being taxed. I'm picked from the house. I'm dropped. Like I'm not even spending on transport and whatever from work. So I'm like, but at the end of it, on the 5th, I'm broke. You get. So I was like, and slowly it started getting to me. I was like, and then my birthday again is at the end of the year. Then as human beings, at the end of the year, you start reflecting on what you've achieved and whatever. And again, I was like, oh God, this is December again, same thing. Like I have no savings, I have nothing. Like God forbid anything happened to me. And that's how I ended up going to the whole depression. And 2019 is when I was like, no, I have to do something different. Like I need to move from where I am to a smaller place. I need to start saving. And it was just that conversation like I'm having with someone. Someone's like, you should open a money market account. I was like, okay, what does it do? Can you hook me up with someone? It's like, sour. I'm telling you that December, that January, okay, it's January. That December, you're paid December salary.
December salary should take you to the end of January.
I'm telling you, I paid rent, I did everything. And then I just put 20K aside. I squandered everything else. I was like, 2020 is that year. I'm telling you, I had opened my money market account. I was putting, I had an emergency account. Like I was just putting my money in place. For me, 2018 was when I had it. 2019, I was very broke, but then I was planning for 2020. And right now, I think I'm in a good place. Like I have my salary, I have my spending money, I have my emergency, because I pay school fees for my niece. I even opened for her education fund. Like now finances, I'm just thinking ahead. I'm just like, God forbid if something happens. That's the other
What
thing.
if something happens?
Yeah, but now I'm doing farming.
Okay.
For me, so even where I am, I'm just like, I want, by the end of this period, I want to have been done with my employer at the moment. Because I really want to get into the whole farming. Fully, like, I can do my own thing.
Some of the millionaires in this country are actually farmers.
No, that's true.
Actually, Farmer 001. Farmer 001 is the head of this country.
Yes. So that's, for me, I feel like, I don't know if I'm in the right place, but I'm headed that way.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I am
Interesting.
headed there.
Interesting. Uh-huh.
Wait, hatujamalizana na Saudia.
Yes, ask me.
No, how is your journey so far?
It's good because every year now I add, like last year, let me just, I was like, this year I need to save 200K. And that's what I'm not saying that amount, but I'm saying that's what I did. This year I have to put this kind of amount. And I'll put it this way as well. Again, I'll go back to my disability. I don't get second chances. And that's the thing at the back of my mind, I remember. Like for me, I can't say, let me go be a waiter at Java. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't say, let me go do whatever.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
Even if I was to go to a good employer, it's like, what are my chances?
Yeah.
And that's what, for me, like I keep thinking at the back of my mind. That's why I'm on this journey from that 2019. Like that is where I'm headed, at the back of my mind.
I understand now why it would be very depressing for you because
Yeah,
it's this way or no way.
No way.
Like,
Yeah.
And if anything does not go right,
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
That is it. I don't get, like I keep telling people, like for me, I don't get a second chance with anything. Even the way I approach people, the way I talk to people. Like people will remember me. That chick in pink and blue crutches. You get, so I can't just say
specific.
Yeah.
No, that chick should have remembered that the last time. Sorry, no, we didn't discuss it. There's a story you're giving us back end about someone was looking for you.
Yes, like pink and blue crutches, like very. I can't say it's not
Very specific. Yeah.
So even the way I carry myself and stuff, like I don't get second chances. So for me, I have to do it right.
And I think that's where I really appreciate our employer, and I really hope that employers could just go that way, in that direction, on trying to diversify, is it, and include every other person, to give them a chance in
Like it shouldn't be
employment.
hard. I mean, I have the qualifications. Why not?
But then again, like you said rightfully, there are some jobs that you really cannot do.
I cannot do.
Yeah,
it.
you really cannot do.
And
It
I
will
have
be
to accept
it will be
that.
an inconvenience to you, and it will be an inconvenience to the business itself.
Very true.
Yes.
Very true.
I think we need to also accept that as a truth, because
Oh yes.
kuna
Very true.
these stay woke movements that sometimes insist on things that practically cannot work, just because you're trying to include everything everywhere. No, it's not possible.
Yeah.
She's admitted to herself that I cannot be this, but I know what I can be. Let me get my opportunity there. Not chance, opportunity. Give me the opportunity, I'll run everything else on that, because unfortunately I know I will not get a second chance.
Yeah, that's
very true.
Yeah. Just in case you're wondering, Mato said stay woke, not walk. Yeah.
I didn't say
heard
walk.
Walk.
I said
Did
walk.
you hear? Yeah.
I said walk.
You said walk.
Walk is a Chinese
Like stay walk.
cooking thing.
Stay walk.
It's walk.
Yes, it's walk.
Sour.
Yes.
Me, I'm not part of them. I don't know how to say it.
God, at least my shamba paper paid off.
So it is revenge.
Ah, shamba
So it is revenge.
paid
I
off,
see.
yes. Now, come to Rock Chica. God forbid.
Touch wood. Okay, this is not wood.
Yo, unachoma. Background yetu ni wood. Wewe. It is wood.
Someone like Swahili.
We bana wewe.
Anyway,
Unaharibu.
I'm banning.
Banist.
Anyway, so
Banara. Bandem. Demo bandem.
Huyu Charlie ameenda concert mob za Sauti Sol. Hanging out with Ben Sol too much. But God forbid also. But let me tell you, I feel like I'm in a better place compared to the last 2 years. From where I have been. I cannot wait for the financial podcast, the topic. And also, I am in the process of still trying to balance and trying to just make sure that
Look who's a Sauti Sol fan.
balance. No, that's a shitsky also, just in case you forgot. But I'm also in the process of trying to stabilize myself and having my business get me where I want to. And this year, I'm actually trying to equip myself more. Yeah. I did not have the chances of further education of whatever I really wanted to do because I gave birth early. Remember, I told you guys I was almost starting Wines and Spirits.
Yes.
Ikanipeleka Mirama. That's when I started my fashion business.
Mambo ikaenda mrama.
Yeah. Are you correcting me?
No, ilikupeleka Mirema. Mambo ikaenda mrama.
Oh my God. Why you let me say a joke about that. There's a guy who hit on me sometime back. Okay, so when I used to drink, I used to twang.
Emphasis on used to. Ni kama anajaribu kutuambia tujue hanywi wakati huu. Hanywi. Yes. Yes.
It's a past tense action of what exactly I used to do. Twang. Now, went to a club and then someone, I met someone and akiniongelesha, of course I'm high. I start bringing up an accent. I can't even do it now. I can't do
one
it
of
now.
those.
Try it.
I can't
Try
do
it. I mean, we
I'm
believe
not.
in you,
I'm
Joy.
not.
We believe in you. Just
1,000
try it.
likes I will. But I used to twang. So this guy asks me about where I live.
Why? I'm even scared.
Marema. I said Marema.
It's like, where's
He's
that?
like Marema. Yeah, he actually did say that.
Where's that?
On Thika Road, near the Cooperative Bank.
Wah.
Yes, kumbe ni Mirema pia.
Joy.
Alishia mzima chini.
Joy.
So when he calls me up, wants to come and see me, where are you right now? So I'm still twanging until after my third date, I think. Can't give up.
Mirema.
Then I stopped. Oh, it's hot.
Sip water. So you are at this point laughing at yourself because of how embarrassed.
No, it is the funniest bit of my life. Actually think about it, even with my sister. So every time we talk about Mirema, the way you said, I always remember about that time.
Okay.
So anyway, I have forgotten what I was
Aya,
saying.
wacha nikudungishe hiyo point tena. Ndio irudi. Aya, ulikuwa umeanza kuuza wines and spirits. Ulikuwa unajaribu kuuza wines and spirits Mirema.
Yes, but yeah, going back to losing my job, if God forbid, I'm not in a place where I would say I'm comfortable with my side hustle. I'm still trying to build it. Still. It's frustrating sometimes to see someone starts a business and all of a sudden
It's picking faster than
kabisa.
Yeah.
And you've been there 6-7 years
Yeah.
and it's still trying to pick. Yeah.
You know, eventually you'll get your balance at some point. Eventually something could work out for you, something will work out for you.
Yeah.
And it's not going to go at the same pace as the other person.
Yes.
Ukijaribu kujicompare, hapo ndio utaumia.
That's true.
And
Utaumia.
also the dynamics are very different. You're married, you have 2 kids. You have 2 kids. Me, I don't have.
Kids
2
and you're
kids.
not married.
Kids are not married.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what is marriage?
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's even the dynamics. I can't start telling Rock Chica you need to do
Yes.
1,
Yes.
2, 3 things. I can't.
Perfectly, because your risks are different
Very
from her
different.
risks.
Yes.
My risks are even more different, Tara, than yours.
Yeah, and then that's true. Because you have a partner and you
Yes.
helping each other.
Yes.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
You are.
Yes.
You're trying to figure that out.
No, let me tell you the thing. No,
You're trying to figure that out.
Wait. Kwenda. Let me explain why I'm telling you this. It's because I think I've just been too independent so much in my life, better part of my life.
Yeah.
So trying to even have someone else help me out, I feel like, yes, we're supposed to assist each other, but I really still want to be better. Like, not better than him, but better for me. Yeah. Sitaki kuona tukiwa, mbona unacheka?
No.
Did I say
you
something
said something
funny?
independent. I was like, God.
She's independent.
No, I need to stop being too independent.
Oh, you?
No, it's just the way you said being independent. It's just that for me, I hear a lot of, especially when women are seated together, it's like, let a man be a man. Like, let him do things, you know? But then for me, I'm so used to doing things for myself. It's very difficult to just sit back and let the man do.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm so used to doing it. I'm so used to being independent. I am so used to being independent in taking care of things that I also want to see him also succeed. And kama tumelemewa mahali, the responsibilities of course zitakuwa split up. Yeah, but kama melemewa mahali, of course
I don't want to comment on that because it's going to be a whole other
I know what you want
topic
to say
by
about
itself.
if your man,
It
if your
is
partner,
going to
if
be
your
a
partner
it is
not-
going to be a
I know.
whole topic by itself.
I was going to ask her the same
Usiseme
thing. I was
kitu.
like,
Usiseme kitu. Usiseme kitu.
but-
But anyway, I was saying the dynamics are very
Different.
different
Yes.
for us. But I feel like this COVID has really brought out. I feel like it has brought out things that we never ever thought we could do.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
I mean, there were people who had everything, and then the next thing they're selling veggies in their
At the boot
Mercedes.
of their car. Yes, this is true.
And it's like, how does that? And then I'm thinking, oh, I'm employed. I'm so lucky.
Actually, kuna Range Rover imepark hii barabara ya bypass.
Yeah.
Akona ndoma. Akona ndoma.
Yeah.
Squeezy watu wameenda, of course.
Yes.
Which I actually felt was very unfair.
Walifukuzwa.
I felt it was very unfair
Yeah.
to that Mama Mboga who's always there every single
always
day. That is her
single
job.
day, yes.
You just come with your Range Rover and you have your ndomas there and you're selling it cheaper than what the Mama Mboga would sell it for.
Yeah,
And
that's
people
true.
leave that Mama Mboga and trust you with a
Yeah, because you have a Range Rover.
Yeah.
Lakini ni biashara at the end of the day.
I know you're
But
like
Imagine.
kila
it
mtu.
happens. Hata kwetu
Yeah.
soko muona mtu anakuja bootsell hapo mayai, mboga, nini. But then there's a mama mboga hapo kwa
Has
kibanda.
always been
But the
the-
bootsell is cheaper.
Yeah.
And quantity ni mingi kuliko
Yeah.
the other person. Yeah.
It's business, ni
It is
competition.
business at the end of it. I know.
So,
Yeah.
you should not get stuck. You can do something. You can do something, but you
That's true.
have to use everything that you have at your disposal to do something else. If you lose your job, try and figure things out. If you lose your things in business, gongana, still try and figure it out.
Yeah, because
I think we need to learn to be, don't be just good at one thing. Like learn other little things.
That's
like
true.
that could,
that's true.
like, I mean, you're an actor, you edit, you like you do script write, you do all those things.
Mimi ni daktari tu sijapewa opportunity ya kuwa. Nimekuwa vitu mingi. Ni opportunity tu ya kuwa daktari sijapata.
So you need to, and I feel like even like for people who have kids or younger siblings, like we need to let everyone explore, you know, at least, okay, not at least, but our generation, like our parents are like, it's this or that. Like you can't just do whatever you feel like. But I feel like this generation, especially in the creative world, they're able to explore.
But guys, you know that there are people who they just suck at business.
This is true. Kuna watu hawana hiyo mkono.
Yeah. So I know a friend of mine who's, well, at least his grade helps him try to find other things to do, and the best thing you can do is just invest.
Yeah, because that's the other option. Because
Or-
probably
yeah,
you're good at, or probably you have the money. Let your money work for you.
Exactly.
If you're not as good as
Yes.
working for money.
Yes.
You're probably better at operations, financials, and everything, and just putting your money there and just helping a business grow for something that you see has so much opportunity.
Potential,
Potential. And ama unaweka tu money market kama Sauda.
Just let it be and
let
will
it grow.
Yeah, right. Cool. Cool.
That was a nice conversation.
Yes, definitely. Of course,
yeah.
it is sparking something else, which is conversations on money, finances, which again
true.
will be a whole conversation on itself. And also about being Miss Independent, another whole conversation on itself. But wacha tumalizie hapo for today, yes?
Yes.
Definitely. Daddy Mato.
Joy Rock Chica.
Sauda Bashir.
See you in the next one, guys.
Peace out.